Be so fucking for real. She can't be serious. I thought this was one of the hate pages that I follow, making fun of her. I thought this was a joke. No, this is a post from this narcissistic, non-accountability taken, see you next Tuesday herself. This is a gypsy fucking creation. To even get yourself to take those stubby little fucking hamster hands and type in the words Gypverse. The same hamster hands that handed Nick the Schmurder device herself, metaphorically, figuratively, and physically handed him the device. This is all coming off the cusp of you making that post, exposing his messages, his emails, his correspondence with the person, showing how depraved and weird he can be, okay? And I'm not saying that that's not true. However, I do think that you're jealous that he's talking to another girl, because in your Weasley little mind, you think all men should be thinking of you at all times. Like you're mad that Ryan might possibly not be wanting you all the time. You want Nick to still be thinking of you from prison, serving your sentence. So skating by with a plea deal and serving a fraction of the time that you deserve wasn't enough. You are still out on these streets telling people that you are just a victim the whole time. Here's how bad he can be. Honey, you had those personality traits, that Demona, Ruby, the dominating one. You had all that going on way before he entered the picture. Just because you both had the same interests and likes is why you were able to just manipulate him as easily and as much as you were. That and his permanent disability doesn't mean that he told you what to do, asked you to do these things, made you do anything. These were all things that characters you came up with, personalities you already had within you. Weird stuff you like to do on your own in the bedroom in front of the mirror, being all cringe and shit. This was you, Gypsy. I really think that mobile billboard and all those flyers and the fact that she's down on views on her crappy little channel on YouTube, all of the things, and I don't know if she's getting another season on Lifetime. If she does, I bet she got a pay cut. I'm going to probably promise that. I think all of these things are starting to maybe weigh on her, and the fact that she has a complete shopping addiction, a newfound love for alcohol, and no desire for a job, her or her baby daddy, are all making her panic. And so she just wanted to make sure she's still got those followers, those believers, those weird ass supporters who believe her bullshit. And this is not going to work, Gypsy. We know Nick has mental problems. That's why he received those checks every month. We know Nick had some dark thoughts. How else could he have tolerated your weird ass? However, you came up with those personalities, not him.
Disobey me in any way, or displease me in any way. I will use the one card that I have over you. Gypsy.
During the time you and Nick were together, did you ever engage in fantasies or role playing or anything like that?
Yes.
Did you have names?
Yes.
Tell us about the names you utilized.
Ruby.
Why did you have different alter egos?
I made them up.
Who came up with your names?
I did.
Ruby?
She's a character that I came up with. She's my evil side.
So now that we have Red Light District Ruby kind of explained the backstory to who created that character, you, there's this page I follow, and she is very reliable as far as she does not spread any misinformation, propaganda, rumors. She's very good with fact checking. She reads the FOIA, and she's pretty reliable. And she's got this new document that was sent to her that is quite interesting, Gypsy. I think it's a must watch. So I'm going to share that with you guys now.
Hey guys, somebody sent me something really interesting about Gypsy. It is her corresponding to people from outside of prison while she was inside of prison. It's basically the back and forth conversation between her and a man. I'm going to show you that image now and kind of explain it to you. It's really small writing and it's hard to read. I'll summarize it basically in this next part. So I'm going to summarize this. It's her and one male, it seems like, writing back and forth to each other. Like I said, mind you, it's one male, which I imagine there were plenty more. This is recent as 2023. Basically, in this conversation, the man is calling her goddess Gypsy. He's like obsessed with her, it seems like. If you know anything about Gypsy and her history and her past and the things that she was into, that she said she wasn't, it's very clear in this conversation that's what it was. And In these conversations, Gypsy is constantly asking this man to send her money. Mind you, I'm pretty sure there was multiple men she was doing this to. I can just imagine how many other men that she was involved with doing stuff like this.
Also, she did not have the date clear enough where I could see if this was overlapping the time that Gypsy was at least in a relationship with Ryan and or could have been married to him. Just putting that in your minds.
Gypsy is known to be into the dom, you know what stuff, if you know what I mean, like her and Nick were. But, of course, she told everybody that it was all Nick, right? She told everybody that, to this very day, that it was all Nick, that he introduced her to that sort of thing.
And just like we could set our clocks to it, here she is, crashing out on social media again. She's deleted her TikTok, which is, you know, something you can't ever just go and reinstall. Yeah, Gypsy, that's such a permanent decision you've made. Are you sure? This didn't work. This crappy attempt at throwing this man who's already serving life with no parole under the bus again just makes you look like the monster that you are. So you'll be back, but listen, this isn't the airport. You don't have to announce your departures. Try to stay gone longer than 3 days this time, please. Everyone have a great Sunday. Gypsy, bye.